Globally, bees are showing an alarming decline around the planet due to a number of natural and anthropogenic factors. These include extreme environmental pollution, climate change, global warming, compounded by expansion of industry and agriculture, and also destruction of forests and habitats. Furthermore, the extensive use of toxic synthetic chemical pesticides and other agrochemicals have impacted bee populations around the world, along with colony collapse disorder, change in land use pattern, lack of suitable foraging plant, lack of nutrition, poor genetics, reduced immunity, and the preponderance of varroa mite, resulting in bee colony collapse around the world. And this is not only impacting our honeybees, but they are also impacting the native and wild bees, which are not so easily replaceable. Across the planet, several bee species are being pushed towards the verge of extinction. Hence, it is very important to be able to make our public understand the importance of bee as natural cross-pollinators in providing an important ecological services that helps in maintaining the homeodynamics of our natural ecosystems and environment. It is important to mention that over 85% of the flowering plants around the world are dependent on pollinator like bees for the purpose of cross-pollination of anther to the stigma of the same or a different flower that helps in the propagation of genes among and shuffling of genetic material between plants so that the next generation is created to the production of fruits containing seeds, which are then disseminated through a number of biotic and abiotic factors, and hence this natural process needs the support of bees extensively along with other pollinators such as moths, butterflies, various species of beetles, flies, ants, as well as different species of birds like hummingbirds, pollinator mammals like bats, as also snails and slugs, to mention only a handful. As pollinator biology is becoming more increasingly investigated around the planet, more new pollinators from various parts of the animal kingdoms are being reported. However, bees serve as the primary pollinators of plants because they are responsible and are associated with three integrated industries: apiculture, agriculture, and forestry. It is important to mention that the huge forests that constitute almost 1/3 of our planet needs bees for the pollination of these high canopy trees which stretch of 20 to 30 meters, 20 to 30 feet above the soil, and hence it is impossible for any other abiotic or biotic factors to help them in pollination other than bees and bats or birds that take active role in helping in the dissemination of pollen grains from one plant to another that is necessary for the important service of pollination or cross-pollination for our ecosystem to sustain. An initiative has been taken by both Howrah Suparna, a West Bengal-based local NGO located at Ramrajatala in the Howrah district, together with Save the Environment, a New Delhi-based all-India NGO that works towards the education and awareness of people in help understanding the importance of the bees, how to conserve them, how we are losing the bees, and what could be done to change the scenario. Extensive care has been taken in integrating this approach in sensitizing the public, particularly in West Bengal and adjoining areas of eastern India, where small groups are joining together in small lectures in which in vernacular languages, depending on the location or in more precisely the geographical location and the vernacular language preferred, interaction with the general public is held by these two organizations, orchestrated and organized by Indo-Canadian scientist Shaikat Kumar Basu, in understanding and disseminating the knowledge about the bee conservation. Several such units has been operating in West Bengal and adjoining states, in which important discussions are held in public forum where the people engage in discussions in understanding in very simple terms about pollination biology, the significance of pollination in nature, what roles bees and other insect pollinators and other natural pollinators play in helping in maintaining the dynamics of our ecosystem, and what would happen if they vanish from our ecosystem. The great scientist Albert Einstein once mentioned that the loss of bees from our earth signifies the loss of humanity from the face of this planet. Hence, it is important that we all work together in understanding and appreciating the ecological services extended by the bees and move towards less use of synthetic chemicals, pesticides, herbicides, toxics that are detrimental to the environment and to the wildlife, as well as farmer-friendly insects and pollinators such as bees. It has been a habit of our farmers around the world to extensively use chemical pesticides and synthetic fertilizer above their threshold level, which generate not only resistance among target insect pest or damage and degrade the quality of the soil by killing soil microflora and fauna, but at the same time they are proving to be extremely detrimental to the bee populations around the world. There are several species of bees that do not form hive on the trees or on the backyard of your house or on the buildings or on old discarded unused building materials, but many of them make ground nest, and through the rain and irrigation water, the toxic pesticide residues that are washed up and percolates into the hole kill the queen bees, and as a whole the entire colony collapse. This has been happening around the world, and in addition to honeybees or the commercial honeybees, European honeybees, it is quite alarming to note that the significant number of species of wild bees across all the major continents except Antarctica are showing to start serious states of decline. It is impacting our agriculture, it is impacting our crop production, it is impacting horticultural activities and several other honey production and several other commercial as well as ecological activities. It is important to understand that we need to share this planet with our common inhabitants and make ecology and economy integrated together by working hand in hand. We need to explain to the people that it is important that both ecology and economy work hand in hand in solving our problems and issues related to bees to help them in their conservation around the world through the Save Our Pollinator campaign. Kalinga Chronicle TV, Bureau Report, Shekhar Kumar Basu.